I wish I was in my 20s again. I cannot tell you how many times I have heard this sentence, the older I'm getting, and I cannot tell you how much I disagree with this sentence. Because growing older is actually one of the most beautiful things that we get to experience during this lifetime. And today I want to share a few of the reasons why I think that is. Number one, you realize that most of the things that you worry about, they simply don't matter. If I think back to what I thought were problems in my 20s, I can honestly just laugh about it now because they seem so ridiculous and so meaningless. And obviously we are going to have different perspectives and different problems in every age that we go through. However, I do love getting older because it makes me just care so much less about so many things. Number two, material things lose their importance. Especially with social media nowadays. So many of us think that the ultimate goal is to have so many huge luxury houses, cars, billions of dollars. And don't get me wrong, money is amazing. However, the older you get, the more you realize that those things that really matter, they really cannot be bought with money. Like your health, for example, having amazing people by your side, being able to laugh and not to worry so much about the silly little things that I was just mentioning before. Those are all things that no matter how much money you have, you're not going to be able to buy them. And I feel that the older we get, the more we realize that those ideals that you once had, especially through social media, they are so silly. And while they definitely can be part of your goals, it just loses its importance. Moving on to the next point, you learn to accept yourself on another level. Last week, I posted a video about how I finally started to love myself and my body. And a big part of this process is growing older. The focus just starts to shift from I hate myself so much to thank God all this body is doing for me and how well it carries me through life. When I look at my little wrinkles sometimes and the way my body has changed over those past 10 years, all I can really think about is how much I have gone through and how grateful I am that my body was there with me this entire time. And it does tell our story in a way. So you really have to shift the focus away from, oh my gosh, I am so ugly, to wow, this miracle, which it really is a miracle, that's what our bodies are, has gotten me through so much, and I am eternally grateful for that. Because to not try and fight those changes is really a beautiful thing. Plus, they are inevitable anyways. Number four, you make a lot less stupid mistakes. Of course, we are always going to make mistakes our entire lives. However, they become a lot more thought through. The older we get, the more experiences we gain, and therefore it becomes so much easier to make smarter decisions rather than just charging straight ahead and doing things where we afterwards look back and think, what the heck was that all about? And the last point is you keep collecting memories. This is my absolute favorite thing about getting older. Every day that we have in this lifetime, we can create new memories with the people that we love. And that in itself is such an amazing gift that I cannot thank God enough for it. Think about how wonderful it is that the older we get, the more stories we have to tell, the more we are going to be able to share with other people, the more we are going to be able to laugh about the things that we did wrong and to be proud of the things that we did right. That is such an incredible gift to have. And that is also why it is so important that you choose the people in your life wisely, that you choose the job that you work in wisely, that you choose what you surround yourself with wisely, because it is going to make all the difference. And yes, to achieve all these things, a little bit of work is needed. But the great thing is that you get to choose what you do with your time. And it is your choice whether you're going to be focusing on the beautiful things or whether you're going to be focusing on all the things that are going horribly wrong while you're getting older. But at the end of the day, getting older is something that you cannot change. You cannot stop it. You cannot turn time back. So the only thing to really do is to embrace it. Because once you are doing that, you are actually going to start aging gracefully